feel like this mug is in all my shots now, but I absolutely love it. I've never had anything Emma Bridgewater really. Like, I do like it, but I wouldn't say I've seen anything that I think is my thing. And when I got gifted this, and it's literally a blonde woman sat at the stables, and she's got dogs around her, and I absolutely love dogs, and turkeys and chickens, and then her horse, and all the rosettes, which I obviously have. You know, it's literally me, isn't it? I'm only joking. Yes, I am sat on my bedroom floor, if you're wondering. I don't know why I'm sat on the bedroom floor. I need to work out a really good filming space, because I don't really feel like we have a lot of good filming space in this house. But I'm just sat in front of my mirror, and I quite like my drawers and backdrop. And I don't know if you've noticed, I don't know if you'll have seen or not in other videos, but I've got these two rose prints on the wall, and they are just like vintage framed prints that I got. I think I bought them off Etsy actually. They're slightly discoloured, or they're not the same colour as one another, just because of their age and the way they've been stored, but I quite like that about them. And yeah, I think they look nice in that corner. You'll also see we've got the nice blue velvet, velour, I don't know, curtains behind us as well, which I'm destined to get rid of and replace. They were, do you remember when, and this must have been maybe just before COVID, when there was a bit of a trend of steel grey, blue and like mustard yellow? Well, that's from that era, and I think at the time we just moved into our house. We didn't really know how we wanted to style it, and that was just a thing that everyone had, so we just did, and it's just completely not my style at all. So we need to get rid of those, but it's not high on the priority list. I'm not great at interiors, if I'm quite honest with you as well. Anyway, I'm sat here because I just got back from lunch, and I wanted to show you a purchase that I made in the sale over Christmas. I've had my eye on these for quite some time. They're a pair of shoes from Tory Burch. I really quite like the Chanel two-tone ballet flats, and they do some that are slightly heeled as well. The problem that I have with the Chanel ones is the price, and so I've done this with other brands actually in the past, is that I've bought something that I think is similar but still good quality, almost like a dupe, to see whether it passes the sniff test, and then if I really wear or want that item, I'll then go and buy the more expensive one. Now that these are here, I'm like, I think I'm good with these. Like, I don't think I need to go and get the Chanel ones. Also, I trash ballet flats. I think I walk quite hard on my feet, and I trash ballet flats. I also don't wear ballet flats that often, but these I thought would go really nice with either under jeans or with tights and a dress. So I want to show you them. And I really love how everything is packaged at Tory Burch. I have been shopping at Tory Burch for a few years now. Mostly shoes, I think. I've got a couple of dresses, mostly shoes, but just I find the things there, sorry, I am actually going to get into it in a minute, but I find things there really good quality. You are paying obviously designer prices, but you're at the lower end of the designer price point. And when I was in the US, actually, I bought a pair of trainers there, and they were the same price in dollars as they were in pounds, so actually got them a bit cheaper. So they always come with a nice little dust bag, which I never really keep my shoes in the dust bags, but I always save them, because if I go travelling and I can't take the box, then I always take the dust bag. And then we have some nice tissue paper, and then these are the shoes. shoe. So I think they're called the Mary Jane shoe, and you'll see that they've got they're basically the two-tone ballet, but they've got a really small heel, which I quite liked because it just, I don't know, I like the look of a little bit of a heel, not always in a ballet flat, and I really liked this detail here. Also, it's just something a little bit different, you know, when, okay, I'm not going to get the Chanel ones that we all know and love, but what can I do that's something different and is not just a copy of something else? So, should we try them on? So here they are. They look really cute. I think if I wore them with a little dress or a little skirt, some black tights as well, they'd also be good. But just, yeah, jeans, little flats, but not feeling like you're too flat on the floor. And also, these jeans I bought in a longer length so that I could wear them with heels. So if I do wear them with flats, they drag on the floor, whereas they kind of just skim the floor here. So I feel like they're the perfect length. I really like those. I'm very happy. Light is rapidly fading for me. I wanted to tell you about something else I bought recently, and I'm completely bought into this concept. It's a little bit bougie, but I love it. It's a perfumery brand called Ffern. You might have already heard about it. And I'm just going to read a little bit about what they are about and see if you get captured in the same way that I did. So it says on their website that we use natural ingredients and artisan techniques to create fine fragrances inspired by the seasons. We create a new natural fragrance 4 times a year, one for each season. Each fragrance is released on a solstice or equinox, turning points in the year as the Earth orbits around the Sun. Each bottle of the fragrance, I cannot speak today. Each bottle of the fragrance is made to order in small batches exclusively for our Ledger members. So they do a winter solstice, spring equinox, summer solstice and autumn equinox. Let me read a little bit about this one. So it's bottled in Somerset in England. And it says, come with us to Britain's rugged coastline where we discovered the scents of winter 26. Oak moss and violet leaf capture the dark winter waves with tea pepper sparkling like the moonlight on the sea's surface. Black tang seaweed clings to the shore where a lighthouse beams aglow with the honeyed mimosa. I thought that sounded beautiful. I don't know what it means at all, but I thought it sounded beautiful, and so I wanted to have one. I can't remember if it was on Instagram or TikTok or somewhere, I saw somewhere where you could enter into a draw to get a bottle of Winter 26. And so that's what I did. I received an email saying that I wasn't successful, unfortunately, but that I had been successful in gaining a place on their ledger. And so what I think happens is that every quarter when the season changes, you pay for a bottle of perfume and they send it to your house. As I mentioned earlier, they change every time the season changes, and so they are limited in number, and they then go out of stock and are not sold again once the season changes. They're time limited. So I received my first one recently, which was the Winter 26, and I just wanted to share with you what was in the bottle because I thought it was beautiful. So you get this ticket to the Lighthouse Keeper, which is a Ffern cinematic experience. So with this month's fragrance, they've released a short film video. So you just scan it. Oh, hello, hi. I have a little cat wanting to say hello. So you scan this and watch the little film that comes with it. So that's really cute. And then I also got this paperwork, which has this gorgeous design on the front. So they have an artist for each season, and our Ffern artist for Winter 26 is abstract painter Helen Booth, Living in Wales, she draws inspiration from rhythms and silences of the natural world. And so that's her little print that she's done. And if you open it up, you get a larger version. You get this little tester kit. Okay, it really is dark now, but we had a bit of a battery incident. Okay, so you get a little diffusion stone in the box, which I have come to discover. You just add some drops, and then I'm going to place it on the side over here, and it should, the smell should then just diffuse. The other thing you get, which my husband is going to be very fond of, is this, and he's not going to be fond of it because it's a lighthouse. It's beautiful, it's gorgeous. My car stinks because of the horse and horse riding and being at the stables all the time. So I think it didn't have any smell on it before, so I think you give it a little. Oh, this perfume smells so good. I absolutely love it. I don't want to waste. I have actually wasted quite a lot of that already. Oh, so nice. I'm gonna hang that in my car. Here you get a few little bits of card to do samples on and stuff like that. You also get 2 times Ffern winter tea. So our winter tea is the perfect winter warmer, blending red rose hips and hibiscus with relaxing lemon balm, hydrating rose and spiced ginger root and cassia. I love rose hip and hibiscus teas. Are they, is it, I don't know if it's tea bags or loose. Can't tell. It's bags. Oh yeah, that smells good. Some little tea bags. Can't get anything to focus on. Perfume, which comes in this gorgeous box. And it's sealed at either side, and if you decide you want to keep the perfume, then you unseal it. If you don't want to keep it, then I presume that's why they send the little testers, so if you don't like it, you can return it. But if you open up the box, then my friend, it's yours. And it comes in this cardboard tube. I love the packaging. And then a little bottle, and these are, they're 1 fluid ounce. So what is that? About 30 ml bottles. So oh, it just smells really nice. And whilst it's winter fragrance, I would say it doesn't smell particularly wintry, if that makes sense. It kind of smells just fresh, really fresh. I like it a lot. I love it, in fact. Only thing I would say actually is that once you take it out of the tube, this doesn't have a lid, and so you either have it with no lid, which is fine, or keep the tube. So I might keep the tube for now. But yeah, I am actually really looking forward to getting another one of these in post. They're a little bit bougie. They are, I think, £89, but if this is my little quarterly treat to myself, then I'm a very happy woman. I love this. I love, love, love this. Sign up, see what you think. You don't have to commit. As I say, if you don't like it, send it back. As far as I know, you can do that. But first of all, see if you get on the ledger. It feels very exclusive. Yeah. Anyway, we are having steak free for dinner. My husband goes back to work tomorrow. We're gonna watch a little TV, just chill on the sofa. So I hope you all have a wonderful evening, and I will speak to you all soon. Bye.